Welcome, Austin. Dr. Leeman here. I pray you guys are safe and doing well. It's an honor to come to you today with our webinar that we've put together to kind of help deal or give you an idea of how a physician, both in my practice and then personally, is dealing with this COVID pandemic. I've heard from many of my patients the concerns, the worry, the anxiety, and I have a solution to that issue to help you overcome some of this fear and really basically how to get some joy back into your life and just enjoy and get joyful for being alive. So let me share my screen and we'll go to the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so the title of this is How to Find Joy in Troubling Times. And certainly these are times that I personally have not had a chance or opportunity to navigate these waters. Most of my colleagues out on the front line have not been able to go ahead and navigate these waters. The really unprecedented, I would say. But let me give you some keys I think that will help hopefully give you a little bit more joy, put a smile back on your face, and just hopefully my plan here is to brighten your day, and I have essentially a 7-step process that we'll go through. So again, the major problem out there is this COVID-19 pandemic. Essentially, it is stealing your happiness, your joy. You're telling me that you're scared, you're anxious, you don't know what to do. There's a lot of misinformation out there in the media. There's different reports. Some of this is verifiable, some of it's not verifiable. So what do you do, or what has worked for me, both in my practice and then also in my home life? These are very practical solutions to help basically increase your joy. So again, 7 easy steps here to achieve joy and overcome troubling times. I promise some of this will be, a light bulb will go off. You're like, oh man, I should do that. That makes sense to me. And so pick and choose one of these steps that you want to engage in. You don't have to do them all, but I promise you if you do some of these steps, you'll notice an improvement. So a little bit about myself, and most of you know I'm double board certified. I came to Austin in 2000, started my practice 20 years ago. I'm married, I met my wife here. This is home for us. Originally I grew up in New Jersey, but what met my wife playing co-ed softball in the Austin City League. We have 5 amazing children. I'm a previous Austin under 40 healthcare winner, so that's cool. I've been a speaker at a lot of national events and local events, as well as a leader both at the local level as well as the state level with the TMA. I'm soon to be a published author and somewhat of a little serial entrepreneur, having started 6 businesses. So my passion in my life is really my faith, my family. I love flag football, and of course, improving the quality of life of every single patient that walks through my door. That's the blue part of my flame. Couple just real quickly about our practice and sort of the foundational 5 we call it, and that's the culture of the organization and the team here. We believe strongly that patients are a big deal. We realize that there are many like similar providers or physicians in the community that you can go to. We celebrate each and every patient when they come in. Results matter to us. We strive for 100% patient satisfaction, and we will do whatever it takes to make sure that you are satisfied. We give you basically education, but education that is essentially evidence-based and what the medical literature supports. So you're going to get that direct education. We're going to go the extra mile for you. and we aim to deliver 5-star patient experience and service to you. So that's just a little bit about the practice and sort of our fundamental 5 foundational culture. So this is my crew right here, and this is basically how we practice social distancing at home. You can see we got a few inches there between each other, but that's amazing, and I'm sure I'm not alone with other families out there. You know, it's social distancing in the family is really hard to do. The practice, of course, we have a new COVID-19 policy, and we practice the latest CDC guidelines to ensure both my team safety as well as the patient safety. But in home, it's forget about it. It's just everyone's on top of each other, and it's just not happening. So my first here point starts with a positive mindset. And this is something that's proved valuable throughout my career, as well as facing this historic COVID-19 pandemic. The mindset of having to know that this will not last, things will get better, we will find a solution to this problem. And I get a lot of these ideas from a great book written back, I believe, in the 1930s, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And his quote here, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve." You really need to kind of own that mindset and say, hey, I know it's kind of different, new normal, if you will, but having that positive mindset that it won't last, there's going to be the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, kind of helps keep me engaged, helps keep me moving in the right direction. In fact, at the practice level, we've been able to utilize this to really tighten up some of our systems and processes to deliver even better, exceptional customer service, a better patient experience once we sort of relax these restrictions and get able to get back to our normal business. And I've tried to relay this both to my kids, my wife, as well as the team here, that, you know, this is something that honestly I feel in my heart that we will be better for. We'll come out stronger once everything has passed. We'll have a major relaunch. It'll be like Dr. Leeman 2.0. So it's, I'm kind of excited about it too at the same time. That may sound weird, but it's true. Here's another great quote: "Set your mind on a definitive goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass." Okay, this is really, again, just speaking to having a positive mindset. So I encourage you out there, just consider, you know, it's going to get better. Just know that in your mind. It's going to get better. It's going to pass. We will get through this. So that's the first thing, is a positive mindset. Step 2, if you will, is really an attitude of gratitude, puts a smile on my face. I am so thankful every morning I get to face this day. I'm thankful for a godly wife. I'm thankful for 5 amazing children that just put a smile on my face. I'm thankful for having a team here that gets it and understands what we're trying to do to help this community, to help Austin, to help you out. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you that walks through my doors, that I'm able to care for and improve the quality of life in some form or fashion. So that just brightens my day up. So step 1, your mind. Step 2 is being thankful. Step 3 is to kind of stay active. We know that exercise is good medicine, right? You've heard that before, and that is true. I put this quote on here because it's from Thomas Edison. And Thomas Edison, I'm sure many of you do not know, was a New Jersey inventor and my roots were from New Jersey. So it says here, the doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will involve the patient in the proper use of food, fresh air, and exercise. So exercise is super, super important. So for me, you can see on the left, my preferred way of exercising is bike riding. I'm not one that's going to go to the gym and just sit on a treadmill or get on an elliptical. I like to be out in the beautiful outdoors and bike riding. So we got mind, thankful, being active. This fourth step was honestly hard for me to kind of accomplish, but the more I try to focus on it, I see the benefit of it. And that's really to kind of pause and just be still, okay? This environment that we're in, you know, we're kind of honestly overstimulated, okay? We have information at our fingertips. We have bombardment of social media. So sometimes, in my opinion, I feel it's healthy, and you know, science has proven it's good to kind of what I call give your brain a break. So we can give your brain a break and basically pause, hit the reset button. And this doesn't have to be a very long, drawn out break. Sometimes, you know, I'll take 5 minutes and just close my eyes, concentrate on my breathing, and just relax my muscles. Sometimes I'll get into some more meditation stuff, but really it helps kind of recalibrate our nervous system. It helps to reduce our stress. We'll have lower blood pressure, lower heart rate. So at this time when we're all home and we're just, you know, stressed out by this pandemic, go ahead and just relax yourself, be still, and essentially you'll notice a significant improvement. So another point I have here, so we had your mind, be still, be grateful, and this next point here is to serve others. Science has proven that helping others can help you live longer. There's no, to me, that's part of who I am as a physician. I love serving you out there. I love helping you out there. That brings joy to me. And also, altruism, helping others, is contagious in a good way, not like the COVID-19 way. It's a good way. It kind of continues to play it forward, or you see the benefits of that. Helping others make you joyful. It helps to define your purpose, and ultimately kind of gives you satisfaction. I believe strongly that everyone has a purpose, and looking and trying to search and figure out what that purpose is, what gives you energy, what gets you excited, what makes your heart rate rise. Those are things that, you know, that light you up. That's your purpose, and you need to figure out what that is and serve in some sort of fashion to help grow that, and just to help you give back to the greater community. So serve others. So as I was putting this webinar together, I had come across a couple great quotes from previous people that talk about serving others. Winston Churchill: "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Pretty powerful stuff right there. Let that sink in. We make a living by what we get. We make a life, your life, by what we give. St. Francis of Assisi: "It is in the giving that we receive. Everyone who's a giver knows it's much better to give than receive." And then this Nobel Peace Prize winner, Muhammad Yunus, who came up with the micro-lending and helping basically people achieve their dreams. Imagine this, his concept of micro-lending, help people achieve their dreams that they could not achieve ordinarily because they did not have maybe the credit score or the resource or the business plan to qualify for funding for their dream, but he came up with this concept of micro-lending and has basically seen so much success from this micro-lending phenomenon that he got the Nobel Peace Prize. So that's pretty powerful. But his quote here is, making money is happiness. Making other people happy is super happiness. And he was able to make a lot of people happy. So step 6 here is laughter. We all know this is a famous scene from Patch Adams, right? Laughter is great medicine. Honestly, there's not a day that goes by where I'm not laughing. Laughter is great. We have laughter in our home. We have laughter at work, and just it's fun. It's good medicine. Plain and simple, good medicine. So how does it work? So laughter helps relax the whole body. Laughter boosts the immune system. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, which are basically the chemicals in the brain that help us feel good. It is also shown to be protective to your heart. You burn some more calories. Hey, who cannot want to burn some more calories, right? Laughter basically takes anger and kind of diminishes that. So if you feel yourself getting angry, just think of something funny. Think of a funny moment. Just have some sort of funny recall, and you'll see that anger just melt away. And laughter, honestly, in my opinion, may even help you to live longer, and just great at reducing stress, and it's powerful medicine. Step 7 here, okay? It's important to give back. So everyone out there, you all have time, energy, if you will, as well as resources that you can give back. I mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, one of my passions is flag football. So I enjoy it so much. This is a picture actually of my son at Cowboy Stadium. We're playing in a flag football tournament up at Dallas. And the ability to pour into these kids, these 5th and 6th graders, teach them skills and basically impart upon them a championship mentality is super rewarding. And just seeing them get it and the light bulb go off and they're like, oh yes, yes, it makes sense. It's just very powerful. So that's something that I really, really enjoy, and is something that I spend my time and energy on. The second way is your resources. If your situation allows, giving back to the community is always something big. Part of our mission statement I did not share is giving back to the Austin community. As most of you are aware of, we do probably 2 big events a year, and then we always have a charity that we partner with. We've done the American Red Cross, Toys for Tots, so I'm always encouraged giving back and playing it forward. So real quickly here, look at this list, find something that, yay, I can do this, and watch your whole attitude, watch some joy, return back on your joy meter. So again, it's a positive mindset. It's just being thankful, it's laughing, it's staying active, it's serving others, being still, and giving back. So I encourage everyone out there, if you're gonna go ahead and kind of look at this list, see what kind of speaks to you, see what kind of gets you a little bit excited, and invest some time in doing that activity, and you will have, in my opinion, more joy and be able to overcome this troubling time. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Please, we're praying that you stay safe. God bless. And as part of giving back, I do have a special gift offer that you can redeem. And I want to say it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. Look forward to our next webinar next Thursday. We'll have another webinar, another chance to do some education, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.